It's time for Friday night. Pac-Man fights with AL Knight. We're gonna play through all the Pac-Man arcade games, each one in order every week on Friday night. It's gonna be a nice chunk of my evening spent playing with my friends and giving commentary as I go along. Something to count on. So grab some snacks and a very big gulp of whatever you are on, and get ready to beat those pesky ghosts as you sing the Pac-Man song. Got the original Pac-Man, then onto his girlfriend, whom you all should know. Then him's Pac-Man hands it off to Super Pac-Man, and then on to Junior Pac-Man. As you know, we then jump into Pac-Mania, and then to end the show, we'll be finishing off in Pac-Man Championship Edition numero uno. Thank you for tuning into the show. We're getting ready for the fire now, don't you know? It's time for Friday night Pac-Man fights with your host, the wonderful AL Knight. Thank you to Namco and Bally Midway for the most inspirational and iconic arcade hero of all time, Pac-Man! Yay!
And Miss Pac-Man too. She's more than Pac-Man with a bow.
Here we go. I'm gonna play some Pac-Man. I'm choosing the Game Boy Advance version just for fun. I have this game on so many different formats. Oh boy, I love this game. This is my first time actually playing this on the Game Boy Advance version. It's from Pac-Man Collection, which is quite a bit of the ones that I use in this series. I like to jump around and use different ones if I can, different versions for fun. The timing on this seems a little more forgiving. Not sure if that's just what that is. Oh shit. Now, it seems a little more forgiving. I'm not quite sure if the timing slowed down slightly or not for this Game Boy Advance version, because I'm still alive. Shit. Well, that fixed that problem. Oh, now I feel more comfortable. One life left. This is my last life. Okay. Feels like normal. Okay. Oh, no. I'm gonna go run around and I just, because that didn't do too well. Let's try that again. Welcome to Friday Night Pac-Man Fights. We're starting off with the original Pac-Man, being played on the Game Boy Advanced version at the moment, just for shits and giggles. Now, obviously, the graphics are slightly different. It looks rebuilt because it's a little more blocky. But it's interesting. I think the borders are a slightly different shade of blue. God damn it. Oh. Oh, yes. I switched over to using the D-pad, something you can't actually see. But, it's just a little more exact when you're playing Pac-Man and you want the exact maze movements that you need around the corners and all of that. Oh, no! Can we even get to the cherry? Who knows? I do like that the little siren background sound is more intense with the more dots you eat. It starts lower and it gets higher the more dots, the higher frequency, the more dots you actually eat. And that's the sound when you're not eating dots. That right there. How? Huh. Well, that was it for Pac-Man today, and now we're going to move on to Mrs. Pac-Man. And here we go. Another day in the movable maze. I do swear that I smell pizza every time I play this. Because most of the time when I was playing this, I was at Godfather's waiting on the pizza. I know I mention that almost every time, but it's just part of what this game is. The only difference is the Godfather's Miss Pac-Man was a super fast version. And I actually think that was slightly easier. But the super fast version I have here is a little weird and not exactly the correct math. If you understand, there are two speed-up cheats for Miss Pac-Man. One is the official one, and one is the one that the people figure it out. The arcade managers figure it out in order to cheat it until they actually came out with the more mathematical one, which had the pacing correctly instead of just simply speeding up the clock. And there's quite a difference between the two if you played them. I ran into Pinky. Smelled kind of stinky. Alright. I really would like to get back to the way I used to be at this. It's just so much fun getting through all the levels. But if you don't use the muscle, you lose it. I mean, that's the perfect point here. And partly, one of the reasons I like doing all these video game series is I want to get back to it. First intermission! When you grab your drink, you take a sip, and then you get right back into the Pac-Man dip. Here we go. Oh, yes. The first time I saw this stage, it freaked me out because, like, the ghosts started changing a lot faster. Didn't give you a whole lot of time. Oh, I swear I got that too. You don't want to get the fruit unless it's right in front of you and you really know that you can do it. Otherwise, it's just going to kill you. Because the fruit will make you die. So you can get a little bit ahead of the ghost if you don't have anything to eat. And damn it. There we go. And I think I'm going to go again. Just like I did in Pac-Man. Turnabout's fair play. I think that's going to be a new rule. If I don't get as far as I want to, I'm going to give myself one more life. Because this is the Pac-Man fight. It's also a little bit more challenging when you're playing this and talking at the same time. Oh boy. Oh, I almost picked the farm. Can I get them all? Yes! 1,600! That's fantastic. It's been a while. Oh! Duck back down the alley. With a roly-poly little bat-faced girl. Oh no! I died anyway. Alright. Now here's one of the things that's just me, is I used to pretend in my head that these were all motherboards and I was eating all the chips away for this huge monster that was destroying the earth, and the more I ate, the more this monster would fail, and I had to eat through all of the motherboards to get the monster to fall. But that's just a game that I played in my head. There was no canon to Pac-Man for that at all. But I like to change the game up in my head when I was playing as a kid. See if I can come up with a way to enthuse myself to get further. And well, that was it, folks, for Miss Pac-Man. Moving on to Super Pac-Man next. I actually honestly just played this and then I forgot to record it! We are recording now. And I am using the D-pad. One thing I've learned is you don't always get where you want to go with the analog controller. It can be iffy, if you know what I mean. And if you're about my age, you do understand that controllers do mess up. And that's just part of the game, no pun intended. Pun intended. Oh! These games are even better if you've been drinking. And I'm being sarcastic, of course. If you're big, it is very easy to miss the little tiny channels here. I was trying to go into the thing and I can't. Damn it! But we got a new rule I just made up on Miss Pac-Man is, yes, I will allow myself 2 times. There we go. Banana time, baby. I may not always use the second time. If I get far enough and I'm happy, then that's all well and good. Damn it. There we go, right into nick of time. No. So, time for that special rule. I'm gonna go again. Another thing I realized is as a large Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, you might want to just go ahead and unlock everything. That's the good use. I just thought of that. That's a good use of being super. Is just go ahead and get all the keys you can. Because that way you don't have to worry about getting injured. Oh no! Come on, go! Stop wanting to go down! Super Pac-Man did not want to go down. What? Now on for Junior Pac-Man. I am definitely using just the D-pad on this one. This is one I never got to really play. I've seen it like once or twice. I played it like once in the actual arcade ever. So, and I never had the cartridge or anything. I'm not sure where they would have put it out. But, this is intense. This is really crazy. And they got big blocks, big dots that slow you down, too. I'm gonna focus on just trying to eat everything instead of trying to focus on, damn it, points or anything. I go for stages. I don't really go for points. I just want to get as far as I can go. Eat all the dots. And that is my focus. That's what you try to focus on. It's not gonna be perfect, folks. This game is crazy intense. The AI for the ghosts is actually pretty darn good. They follow you very close. As you can see, this is quite more advanced than Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. And I love the scrolling. I think that's hilariously fun. The scrolling is great. Much larger maze. Oh, why did I go up there? Alright. Do this one more time. As you probably noticed, I don't talk about scores hardly all that much. I mentioned it a little bit in Donkey Kong, but I really love just trying to get as far as I can get. Especially on a game I've really played all that much. And tunnels are not where they usually are. These dots slow you down. Yes! Oh, I almost got them all. That's pretty good for this game. I hate these larger dots, I have to say. I'm not quite sure what the tricycle is really there for. Except for just it's a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus like the cherry or something. That's what it is. But it's weird because it's a tricycle and they move anyway. So I thought it might have a different meaning, but it doesn't. Because fruit just doesn't move on its own unless you're smoking something, which is definitely what the creators of Pac-Man did. They definitely were smoking something. Oh! I almost got away, too. Let's see if we can complete this or not. Try to get the far and away dots, get rid of those so you can go through and get all the dots that actually matter later. Oh boy. Oh! No! See, I pressed to the left and it made me go up. Last chance to prove myself for Junior today. No. There are no outs. There's no tunnels. This is definitely a different game. No outs, no tunnels. Moving right along. It's time for one of my old favorites, Pac-Mania. Yeah, boy. Pac-Mania, the only one where you can jump. Because I could be wrong, but I think Pac-Man arrangement, which I don't do in this, is one that actually has jumping, maybe. I could be wrong. I never got a chance to play that. I've seen it also in the arcade only a handful of times. One in a movie theater, which I obviously didn't have the money to go to all the time. And that was the only place I had seen it as an arcade. And the version, like I said, I have on Pac-Man Museum does not start out with what I saw in the arcade. Still trying to find out exactly if I can find the Pac-Man arrangement. I'm going to go back to the Game Boy Advance and see if that one is different than the one in Pac-Man Museum, because that one has a bunch of baby levels, and I think I had to play through the whole thing just to get to the arcade version, and I don't like that. Oh, I know I got that dot. I knew that I got that. Oh, there's more over there. It won't let me go down. No! It would not let me get that dot, I swear. Okay. Woo! Damn it! There we go. Woo! Here I go. Yes, finally stage cleared. I honestly think that they needed to wait for a couple stages before having an intermission, to be honest, though. I think they should have 2 levels of the Lego and then go on. Just gobbling it all up. I love the words on the top, like you're like on some kind of a billboard or something like that. Nice self-advertising there. Oh, oh, yes! That was classic. Oh, damn! Now if I can actually get to the dots. Oh, tried to jump again and I couldn't. Yeah. Yes. Already cleared that area. No! I actually found it. So this is Pac-Man arrangement. And so far I think I was wrong about jumping. However, another moving maze, kind of like Junior. Little blocks, not obviously Legos anymore. I guess they probably got in trouble for that. But I love that the dots actually move around. That is so fun. Oh God, no! Why is there a bunny? Wait a second. What's with the bunny? That was the arcade. I can't remember. Like I said, it was a long time ago. A new effect? Dash. That's right. This one introduces some new gaming elements. That is fun. I don't care who you are. So yes, now we have a new game in the system. I found the game I was telling you about. It was on the Pac-Man collection off of Game Boy Advanced. So I don't understand why the one on Pac-Man Museum starts out with all the baby levels and shit. I don't understand that, because it's called Pac-Man Arrangement. And that's what it's called, so I don't know. This is interesting though. At least you don't get eaten if you spin through them. It's kind of like the Super Pac-Man. Kind of like that. If you dash through them, then you won't get eaten. Oh, beautiful. For spacious mazes. It's the original maze. Oh, man, these dots are just driving me nuts. I love this. This is great fun here. I'm glad to discover something new. And something more I can add to the evening of Pac-Man Friday night Pac-Man fights. I can't even say it. And I came up with it. Oh, that was a nice swell. All of them swell pretty big. They should be power pellets when they do that. Just to fuck with the ghost. Oh, get out of my way. Oh, no! I'm gonna continue here. Why is Inky wearing glasses? That's what I'd like to know. Moving kind of weird. Okay. No. Oh, God! The AI is pretty good in this, I'm telling you. Oh, get away from me! What the No! Damn! This is causing some problems. Get off my fucking back! Oh my God, no. Okay. That's enough for now. I kind of got into a rabbit hole with that one. Moving right along to my favorite, as I was going to say before, championship! Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. Championship, there we go. And now the most fun you can have with Pac-Man, Championship Edition. This game proves you do not need explicit drugs to have fun. Just play this. Championship mode. I love the heartbeat sound. And you just get so many dots at a time. You think you're done, and then it gives you more. There we go. You finish the dots, then you get some fruit. And the maze seems to get bigger. And more responsibilities. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, to eat these motherfuckers. Oh! I went the wrong way. Oh, let's get out of the way here. There we are now. We're in charge. Take that, ghosties. That's right. Pac-Man's home, baby. Pac-Man is home. I love that far off sound. It's just like the reverb on that is so perfect. Off in the distance somewhere. It's like Pac-Man. I would have called it Pac-Man Afterlife because that's what it feels like. You're actually in the afterlife. Oh! Damn! Oh, man. There's a lot going on. Damn it! I'm messing up all over the place. Let's do this. 38,640. Let's do this again. In challenge mode. Yeah. Eat me! No! I didn't mean that. I don't know why I ate both of them. I really should have saved it, and I didn't. But it was right there, and I was hungry. Like, let's eat it anyway, Scoob. I was an awful Scooby. Pretty good Shaggy, but an awful Scooby. I don't have the voice for Scooby. Like, but I can do Shaggy pretty good, huh? Zinks! Zinkies. Jinkies, that's what it was. Zoinks! That's the one with the S. Zoinks! Yeah, okay. It's been a while. No! No! I'm telling you, sometimes that joystick will get you in trouble. I didn't go that way! You have to anticipate which way they're gonna go. And then not go that way. There we go. Oh! Oh, I just got it and moved away. That was perfection. That's right. Pac-Man's home, baby. Ooh, yeah. Okay, he went the other way. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's go get these dots over here. Ha ha. But you thought I was gonna go up, but I didn't. Sometimes it feels like the maze is zooming in, and is it? Yeah, I swear it's getting closer. No! I do like that you start out right where you were. That's pretty fun. Okay, no. See how it's turning really quickly? That means there's something wrong with the joystick. Part of the wire is kind of threadbare. I really need to, like, replace it soon. No! Well, I'm doing better than I was on the first stage. That's for sure. Oh yeah, having fun. Bananas! I love bananas. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, that worked out well. You know, it was not planned. No. Good, 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 good. I was scared that I was dead. Okay. Ha 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 ha! Yes. Extra life! Yes. Woo-wee! I'm learning how to anticipate where they're going, and then I do that bragging that I'm learning shit, and I'm not learning shit. Because I prove it. I'm gonna just stop declaring things. How about that? That way, I'm not gonna jinx myself by declaring anything. You went. I was right there, and you went up. You stupid little ghost. Oh wow, that was really lenient. Galaga! It's a Galaga symbol. All right, that's pretty cool. No. 68,300. Nice. All right. I'm happy with that. That makes me happy. Thanks for joining us today on Friday Night Pac-Man Fights with the newly included Pac-Man arrangement. So happy. I have a wonderful night. It was a pleasure. It was Friday the 10th. And have a great evening.